Hi, it's Debbie. I just finished week 5 of my diet, which is only actually a few days after the 30 days. And we're going to be working on week 6. So, what I've done is I have kind of made a list of the foods we're going to eat this week. Um, and of course, they'll change as I go along. But for breakfast, this is going to be interesting. Breakfast, oatmeal. I like the tater tot and sausage. Yogurt, oatmeal, fruit. You can have an omelet for lunch. You can have like chicken salad with cucumbers, ham, turkey, cheese, roll ups. You can have Caesar salad. You can have chef salad. You can have any kind of salads. I pre make the meals. And I'm not going to repeat demonstrating how to do all the different, like making your salad every time. And then for dinners, I have grilled chicken, lasagna without noodles, and that's the one we're gonna demo. Pork chops, ham, hamburger, pot roast, beef broccoli, stir fry, any of those. But those are pretty much my game plan for this week. The snacks are my normal nuts, cherry tomatoes, cucumbers, pickles, and celery, carrots, and more cheese and pickles. So one dairy a day. I forgot to write that down. One dairy a day. So that's the plan for the week. But one of the dinners is going to be the lasagna with no noodles. So that's a vegetable lasagna. So what I want to do today is I'm going to do a demo today on how to make vegetable lasagna with no noodles, all vegetables. And it's a vegetable Alfredo lasagna. And there's different varieties, different variations. You can just pick and choose which one you want to do. This is one that I kind of like, that I kind of made up myself. My normal is I see something online and it has onions in it, I'll make it without onions. There's a couple of them where you can um, grate up carrots and put it in, things like that. But today we're going to do zucchini. We're going to do Alfredo vegetable lasagna, and it has zucchini, spinach, Alfredo sauce, cheese, regatta cheese, and spinach. Did I get spinach? Okay. So this is the mandolin, and it has different sizes, depths. It also has where you can do wavy cut. We're not doing that. You can do, I don't know if you can see the blades come up. So you can make long, skinny cuts. You can make wavy cuts or none. We're just doing slices. And we're doing slices on the number 4 setting. So over here, there's a setting 4, and then there's 1 for if you want the slices long ways. So we're going to do lasagna. Always use this guide. The guide is designed so that you can't cut your fingers because this is very sharp. So you have to actually stick your fingers over or use it without the guide to hurt yourself. We don't want any lost fingers or extra meat in our vegetable lasagna. So here we go. We're going to make the noodles, the lasagna noodles out of spinach, out of zucchini. That's it. That's how easy it is. See how easy? That's the lasagna noodles. So instead of, I think you can eat the skin, but I don't think I want that much skin. So I basically only use one zucchini, one kind of large zucchini. Be careful of the blade because the blade is sharp. That's why it cuts so good. And one of the instructions it said to put salt and let it, I don't know what, sweat out. But I put salt in it, didn't seem to do anything. So we're just gonna do it without. See how easy it is to slice? Super easy. And this is the MicroPro grill. You can grill it, which is what I've done a lot of lately. But there's also a casserole setting where it doesn't sit on the food. You can do either one. You don't have to put oil or anything. Usually just put a little sauce, Alfredo sauce. This one was on sale. My favorite one is always the one on sale. So it doesn't matter what's on sale, that's my favorite. Because a lot of these all taste about the same. If it's on sale, it's cheaper. So then you layer the Alfredo, you layer the zucchini, and you make like three across. It doesn't have to. It's not fancy. Just stick them in, make a layer. So just like the noodles, right? So normally for the noodles, you would put some more sauce. Did I use all that sauce? Almost. I don't waste any sauce. So you use the sauce on here. So you're gonna layer the zucchini noodles and ricotta cheese and mozzarella cheese and spinach. As I said, you can put all the vegetables you want. This is how I'm gonna make it today. And then you can use ricotta cheese. Try not to make the layers too thick because you want to make 2 layers and it's not gonna fit in the casserole setting very well. You can get the blocks of mozzarella and shred them yourself. I didn't have time for that today, which is about par for the course. But I think it's cheaper if you have a grater and you grate it yourself. And then we're gonna put a thin layer of I use a baby spinach. It's softer. What do you call that? Not as. I grew up on Kauai, so it's not as tough. Baby carrots aren't tough. Okay, so that's a layer of sauce, ricotta cheese, mozzarella cheese, and spinach. So now we're going to do our second layer of zucchini noodles. This looks perfect, but it doesn't really have to be perfect. And we won't waste any, we'll just stick it in here. Doesn't that look perfect? Yeah, it looks perfect. Almost like a noodle. And then we put more sauce. These thinner spatulas are great because they fit in smaller bottles, skinnier bottles than the big one. I think the big one would fit in this one though. Sauce. Alfredo sauce. And we're gonna do some ricotta cheese. You just layer it like regular, right here. Another thing with this MicroPro grill, I made a demo on how to do it with the hamburger. So you can go and look MicroPro grill lasagna on my YouTube channel, YouTube by Debbie. Tupperware by Debbie, kind of easy. And you can see the demo, how to do it with the hamburger. Really pretty neat. It's neat, and then again, you don't want to eat too much of this. Before you can only eat lasagna once in a while because you have to make it. And when you make it, you can add more sauce if you want on the top. I wouldn't put too awful much sauce because it's going to be kind of runny. too liquidy. And then we'll put cheese. The rest of the cheese. I don't even bother measuring out cheese because there's never enough cheese. But I brought more. Make sure we have enough cheese. Carefully measured. You can tell when there's enough. Either you ran out or it's covered on the top. This is a little high, so you put it on the casserole setting. It's going to touch the top, but that's okay. Okay, so now you're going to put it in the microwave for about 8 minutes. 8 minutes. And be careful because this does get hot. This does get hot. Now, I made a batch so that you could see what it looks like when it's done. And this one I piled high because I like it piled high. And you can see how the top got toasted from the bottom. Now how it got toasted from the top touching. Do not use a sharp knife to cut this because it won't work. I'm hoping this comes out looking a little bit like lasagna. Well, if I cut it better. It's very cheesy. Very cheesy. But I think you get the idea. That's finished lasagna. It looks like I use a little bit too much Alfredo sauce, but I don't think there's ever too much sauce and cheese. So that's the demo. Instead of using noodles, you use zucchini as the noodles. You can make them thinner or thicker for slices. Okay, so thanks for watching that demo. Now for the rest of for week 6, you've seen my diet plan. The results of week 5 are I didn't change. It was only a few days ago that I did my measurements for day 30. So I am looking forward to changing the numbers for week 6. So we'll see you in another week. Okay, thanks for watching. And if you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Tupperware by Debbie, and they'll notify you when a new video comes out. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.